guest tonight is Ndipo, Mayor for the city of Blantyre. Mr. Ndipo, Mayor for the city of Blantyre, most welcome to Capital Straight Talk.
Thank you so much.
We are meeting for the first time after your victory in January this year. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Why did you decide to challenge your boss then, the former mayor, No Chalamanda? You were deputizing him, but eventually you thought it wise to challenge him on the mayorship.
I don't know if you use the word challenge, because in a democratic dispensation, everybody is free to contest in whatever the position you feel like you can perform. So I think the word challenge cannot be good, but I thought I should also serve the residents of Blantyre. When I served for 2.5 years as deputy mayor, I thought I could try the other position. Little did I know that people had already thought I should do that, because that is how I evidenced with the way the elections were conducted. So I had just read the mind of the councillors and the members.
Were you not approached by some of the councillors to ask you to vie for the mayorship?
I were, but most of the times when you talk of voting, you would not trust that when you are approached, that would go like that. But I think the first place I should thank God that and I believe leadership comes from God. How these things happen, or how I came to think about that, I don't even myself know what actually happened. But I think God had just chosen me to lead the councillors or the council in the next 2.5 years.
You've told me two things here. Those people wanted you to stand, but you also had it in your mind to do the same. Now I'm looking at what compelled you to stand as mayor of this city.
For 2.5 years, I was a deputy mayor, and I knew, in politics you'd always know when your job will end. So I knew 2.5 years I will not be deputy mayor, and there was that possibility that I should also contest for either the same position or the higher position.
But you took a risk.
Yeah, I took a risk, but what I thought was, if I'm to lose the position, let me lose when I'm looking for a bigger position. It will be very embarrassing if I was taking the same position and I lose. And then I thought, if I lose when I won the mayorship, people will say, oh yeah, he was trying. This was a big position. That's how I even looked at it. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So what do you wanted to do for the people of Blantyre? Was it not about you changing the cars from BT2 to BT1, for example?
When you travel, or before I talk about traveling, you are Malawian. You've seen Blantyre, how it was before. Maybe before we came in as this group of councillors, it was in pathetic state. It was in the ruins. Yeah, so the mind was to regenerating this Blantyre to the situation that people should admire that this is Blantyre. We had already started that, but now we thought we could take it further than that. My mind was to give strategic leadership to the last part of it. Mind you, when you talk of regenerating Blantyre, it's not only Ndipo or whoever can be doing that, because it's the council. The council comprises of the secretariat, members of parliament, councillors, and we have the residents as well. So as a one unity, we thought we could take Blantyre that way.
So are you doing that? I'm
doing that, because everybody is here. When you talk of the council, nothing has changed. It's only the leadership, which is strategic leadership, but everybody is there. That's why you haven't seen any drop.
You've talked about strategic leadership for a long time. Even when you were campaigning for this position, I listened to your speech on that day. What do you mean when you talk about strategic leadership?
What I mean is, when you're talking of working at the council, it's not like it's me who is working. You see, we have a plan. What is the plan? Okay, this is the plan. Is it a 5-year plan? Or is it a 3-year plan? You say, okay, by such a year, we want Blantyre to look like this. Then you go by that. So as a leader now, you make sure that that strategy which has been followed is being followed, which has been said.
That was not there before you came in.
It wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't there. It wasn't there.
Why? You were deputy mayor. Why didn't you initiate that?
I mean, when I came, we were mayors. Mm-hmm. No, it was there. It was there already.
When you were deputy mayor?
Yeah, it was there already. It was being led by my brother. Yeah, that's what happened. So I had to just take over from there.
We've seen your counterparts, for example, the Lilongwe mayor, the Mzuzu mayor, unveiling their plans, their work plan, publishing it in the papers, telling their residents what they want to achieve in the next 2 years. I mean, you haven't done that?
Talking of 2 years, I think maybe, I don't know how they work. For us, we didn't have a 2.5-year plan, because for them, I believe they had a 2.5-year plan. whereby after 1.5 years, then they're restarting again now. Say, okay, let's another plan. For us, we have a 5-year plan.
Where is this plan, Mr. Mayor?
It's here with the council. That's what we are following.
I'm talking about these people unveiling this plan of theirs.
Yes.
Where is your plan, Mr. Mayor?
We did unveil it already when we were coming in. We had called the residences, and everybody were told this is how we are going to move about. It's not an issue we talk every day. That they know. That's why Blantyre will work with residents.
So for example, I'm a Blantyre resident, Mr. I don't know.
You don't come. Next time we call the residents, even when you're doing budgeting.
So for people to know about this plan, they need to come here.
Not even that.
How many people can you accommodate here, Mr. Mayor?
Even coming here as you are putting it. At Blantyre, I think we have our website. We have everything for Blantyre. If you Google Blantyre City Council, you have everything there.
Is it on your website? If I go there on your website, I'll be able to find this plan.
Everything is there. Do it today. You find everything.
What about those that have no access to internet, for example? How do you expect them to access this?
We normally give out information. That's why we have public relations manager here. You know, we have Kasunda here. He goes out every time on the media and tell the residents. You know, everybody, most people have radios. They listen. We have programs that sell, and Kasunda is the one doing that as the public relations manager.
Not you as the mayor for this city.
Because I do, but now do I go? Why do we have a public relations manager?
My worry, Mr. Mayor, you'll be judged by what your predecessor did. People say that though he lost, but he tried his level best to change the face of Blantyre. And that's why I'm emphasizing on knowing your plan as the new mayor of the city of Blantyre.
How long did he live? How long did he live? What period has taken since he left?
Do you want to answer that question?
Since he left, it's almost a month and some days. Have you seen a change? That there is a gap since he left. He left, he's not here. I'm here taking leadership. Have you seen any change that things are not moving in the right direction?
How do you view yourself?
I'm viewing myself in the right because positively I'm moving. I'm moving positively. Nothing is changing. And meanwhile, just very soon, yesterday or the other, we are launching Namyango Ring Road being put to asphalt. Next Sunday, we are launching another road putting for asphalt. We are moving.
It's been a long overdue project. I mean, talking about the Namyango thing.
What do you mean by what?
Namyango Road project.
By overdue?
People of Namyango have suffered for a long time.
Yeah, now it's done.
You agree?
Meanwhile, it's done. Very soon, in 4 months' time, you see them moving in Tarmac Road. You say there is another road also in Ndirande we are constructing, and that other road also from Ndirande to Maketa, we also constructing those roads. Also roads that we want to construct in town. What I'm trying to say is not that construction or whatever, but we are moving forward.
Talking about the same project, road project, what are you doing about Limbe Stretch from my love roundabout to Midima? It's now in horrible conditions. You drive on that road yourself. What is happening on that road?
On that one, I think I would not shed more light because that road is for road authority. As city, we are just managers. So now, I think it would not be more, better rather.
But are you equally concerned?
We are, but it's being handled. I'm quite sure negotiations are underway, and there's I think the roads authority are doing everything so that put things should be in order.
Are you involved in those negotiations?
As Blantyre City Council, I've told you we are there to manage that. But whatever procurement processes are done by local authority, so I don't think it's necessary that we can be involved.
But can I give you this opportunity to tell people listening to you now how you feel about the way the road is, the condition that the road is in? It's like a marketplace as we're talking now. People selling fish there, it's like a marketplace. Are you not concerned, Mr. Mayor?
That road?
Yes.
No, but you've seen the other side is done. And you bear with me that this other side, I think there are some utility cables to be removed, ESCOM, whatever. Despite that there was a delay, yes, we believe, but also, we agree, but also you should bear with me that that side had a lot of things to be done. But I'm quite sure road authority are taking care of that very soon.
And we hear there are issues in Ndirande where you're also constructing a road there, people having their buildings demolished, some are demanding compensation. Those who got the initial compensations sold the land to other people that don't know anything as far as this project is concerned. Are you aware of such problems?
When construction is being taking place, you wouldn't expect that there should not be demolitions. Demolitions are always there. And most of the times, as a road, you have reserves. It's just unfortunate that people sometimes choose to ignore the road reserves. That's the unfortunate part of it. But negotiations are there. Those people need a road. It's not you or me. You still maybe somewhere. But that road is for them. I am quite sure they are in that negotiation table. The council is there. The MP is there. They have come together, and I believe that rank is no longer attacked.
That is sorted out.
I'm quite sure, yes.
Today in the program,
I'm talking to Ndipo, Mayor for the city of Blantyre.
You have done a lot to change the face of Blantyre, especially in roundabouts. They are looking better, a lot of flowers, but in most locations are stinking because of the sewer system breaking anyhow. Are you aware of this problem?
I'm very much aware. The sewer system is outdated. It's long overdue. It's something that needs a replacement. We are trying to rehabilitate it. We are doing it time and again. But you bear with me that even the repairs we are doing are not enough. Because if you're talking of a pipe that is maybe worn, today you have a blockage somewhere. Because we have pressure in those pipes. So those things are there. That's why if you have listened several times, I've been appealing to well-wishers, or rather, I'm also, we are lobbying the government as well, so that we should have this sewage, I think, overhauled. So, but most of the time the problem is that residents do not tell us if there is a blockage somewhere, or rather it's a break. They don't tell us up until maybe we come and see it, or we hear it from the newspapers. Because we are there. You need to be told something is not happening good here. We send people and do, but we are doing the best we can to lobby so that maybe we should have a good sewer system.
So how much do you need for this sewer system to be overhauled, as you're putting it?
It's much. I think I can't say it now because things are changing. We did it last year. Things are changing up to now. I'll be able to tell you when I think we'll go back.
Is there any short-term solution to that?
Well, right now, if you go around, you see maybe a few of that person. I think they are not there because we contain that situation, those situations every now and then. Every now and then, I think if you're talking of stinking, no, I don't believe that's there. Because normally when there is that thing, we rush and contain that situation. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Soon after your election, you talked about making sure that the Red Star campaign is implemented. Nothing of that sort is happening. What is happening, Mr. Mayor?
We are most close to that. You know already that we started with a pump. The only problem was these court cases. People went and took injunctions. That's what has delayed us to date. The ruling isn't yet done up to now. That's what is doing. But let me thank God that other developers are coming forward and say, no, we want to do our own. So we have a few of them who are coming and say, okay, we will do, despite this, but we will do. So very soon you'll see that the structures are coming. But I'm quite sure that this is going to be finished very soon, I'm sure. After that, then you see us that we'll move the fast pace. But already we are late, we are late. If it means it's from us today, we need to move with faster speed so that we catch up with time. Because already, I know we are far much behind.
So despite those court cases, there are some developers who are coming forth?
Sure. They are coming forward and say, no, please, we want to go a good Blantyre. Because what we are saying is, let's have a Blantyre that is better. You've gone to Rimbe yourself. We've constructed this nice road to Rimbe. But the buildings, they don't complement this good road which is there. I thought somebody would think about Blantyre, would think people have traveled. Most of these are business people. I've gone far, I've gone abroad. They know what a city looks like. You see that those buildings in Rimbe, maybe they can not conform, maybe they conform the buildings that are maybe at some local trading centers. Can we have those structures in town? Is it true that we are in Blantyre City, a commercial city, and we have those structures? Whilst Blantyre City Council is doing the best it can to make sure that the road infrastructure is good, but now the structures, you should complement that's what.
Have you heard assertions that you city fathers, as we call you, are using these court cases as a scapegoat? But the truth of the matter is that money do exchange hands for those people to go scot-free. I mean, those that have their buildings marked red, for example.
I've not heard of that. It's non-starter. It's something that is not there. If somebody goes to court today, you find that the case is there, that Blantyre State Council is pushing it every and every day. How do we stand? But I would not believe that one who is patriotic, one who loves the city, would think about that. I think that is not there. At Blantyre City Council, we've never thought about
There's no corruption whatsoever?
Not at all. No corruption at Blantyre City Council, yes.
All right. Now, we heard about that campaign, keeping Blantyre clean and green. Is it still there?
Yeah, it's there. And it's there. The greening part of it is that we're planting trees. We've heard that we are planting trees every now and then.
On the other hand, you're also cutting down trees.
I don't know which trees.
We've seen you cutting down trees along the Masago-Chembere Highway from Blantyre to Limbe. What is happening?
You call that cutting? I don't know. Yes, maybe.
What is it? Is it pruning?
Yeah, I think that's the right word. No, my brother. That's the right word. Actually, the problem which was there is that we had planted those trees along the highway before we had put the lights. So it was a situation that now wanted to see how best could we move. When let's put lights, let's put in these trees to trim them to size. When they are regenerating, then they will have a good outlook. They will have a nice look. With the lights, it will be nice. So maybe mistakenly people would say we're cutting down those trees, but the intention was not cutting out the trees. But we wanted to put these lights. You have driven this highway at night. You've seen how beautiful it is. When those are now they are growing those trees that we have planted, or rather we have trimmed to size, you see a good scenery. We must be taking care of them in that better way. Yes.
What about these Mibawa trees at minibus terminal in Blantyre, where they caused accident at some point? You having any plans for those trees?
But catastrophes do come, and those are nature things that you would not. And I don't think if you go there and say, okay, we want to cut down these Mibawas because they once fell on the minibuses or on people, you come back and say, oh, you man, what are you doing now? It's like that. But we're trimming those trees. They are giving good scenery to Blantyre. Yes.
But we saw you cutting such trees in Limbe when those construction works started in Limbe, from Ilov roundabout to Midima. Yeah. Did you have those queries that you're talking about?
I don't think there is another road going to Mibawa. Because about the road, then you bear with me that wherever we had cut those bars, we wanted the road to pass through that area. Yeah, that was on good course. Yeah, it wasn't a matter of just cutting down those trees or for whatever the use we could, but we wanted that to give also a good passage for the new road. But at Mibawa, we don't have any plans for construction of the road, so that should remain intact.
Yeah. How much are you doing to enhance revenue collection? Because for a long time that has been a challenge. What have you done to make sure that is enhanced?
We are doing the best. The best is you as your business person should come and pay the city rates. Should pay licenses. That's what the best. Because
once I fail, you need to fall me, isn't it?
We've been doing that. We do that, and I say the revenue base is especially it's not a matter of coming and enforcing it to you, but we should sensitize to you.
Are you doing that?
Yeah, we are doing that because you should know why are you supposed to pay the rates. That's the money that we use to do some developments, to do some road maybe maintenances. We use part of that money. So I can say this time around people are able to understand this because we are moving together with the residents. They are now able to understand. Maybe previously because it was like we could just impose whatever we were doing to them. But this time even when doing budgeting, we call them for participatory budgeting. So when they listen this and they understand this, we've seen that there have been a positive response to revenue collection. Yes.
Let's talk about politics. You are DPP, Mr. Mayor.
Yes, I am, yes.
And you love this party, isn't it?
Very much sure. Yes.
People had fears to say that having you as mayor for the city of Blantyre, you'll be there to advance the wishes or the agenda of your party, the DPP. Are you here to advance the agendas of your party, Mr. Mayor?
I hope you're a minded citizen yourself.
What do you mean, Mr. Mayor?
What I mean is, when one is chosen to be Speaker of Parliament, does he become partisan or is there to serve the nation? That's where I am now. When you are mayor like this in Blantyre City, I serve everybody. All parties are within Blantyre City. So I'm not there to promote party ideologies, but I'm here to serve Blantyre City Council, the residents of Blantyre. So if people think about that, I don't think there have been any because the way I perform, the way I handle people, I handle them equally, regardless of their political whatever.
Do you want to tell me, without your voice breaking, that you don't favor your political party in any way?
In what capacity?
In your operations as mayor for the city of Blantyre.
No, I don't do that. I level the ground fairly.
Why was your party very much interested in having you, or in having its member as mayor of a city of Blantyre? Do you want to tell me that it had no expectations from you, for example?
Tell me, because I don't know if the party wanted me or wanted anybody to win the elections. Is that so?
Are you telling me that you didn't get any support from your party?
Not at all. Nobody got support. We were 4 people contesting here.
Who voted for you?
These are councillors and MPs.
But most of these MPs are DPP. Do you agree with me?
Yeah, they are. If they are, why did they vote for Norwich Amanda?
But we heard right here, soon after the elections, that there were some senior party officials who were actually telling the voters, the councillors, the MPs, who to vote for. And that was you. And my question is, why do you think the party was interested in having you as mayor for the city of Blantyre?
Did you get evidence for that?
No, you tell me.
No, because I don't know. What I know from the the party side, the party leveled the ground flat. Everybody, we were all DPPs, even including my predecessor. We could say he was DPP as well because he was part of our team.
No, but he was independent.
I don't know. If you
don't know?
He was independent, yes. But if you leave him aside.
So do you want to tell me that he was DPP, Mr. Mayor?
I don't know.
Your predecessor was DPP. This is what you're telling this radio?
You are telling me he was independent. Let's take independent word. Now, what
I seem not to agree that he was independent.
I'm agreeing. You have told me.
What do you know about your predecessor?
I know.
In terms of political affiliation?
I don't know anything. Yeah, but what I should tell you is, we were three, according to you, we were three DPP candidates. Myself, Councillor Ngalande, and Councillor Chipwete. So, whoever had to take the mantle, that was fine. It wasn't that maybe the party had to come in and say, how could the party favor one person? Is that not breaking the party? That can't happen.
But is it? Do you want to tell me that it's not true that people were being told who to vote for during those elections?
It's not true. Everybody was campaigning on his own. The party did not take any part in the elections of Blantyre City Council. They were free, fair, and credible.
But you heard these allegations from one of your colleagues in the party. He contested for the mayorship, Louis Ngalande, who alleged that your party, the national director of elections, was sending messages to councillors, to MPs, not to vote for him.
Just research information that Honorable Nkhani, as Minister of Local Government, was phoning other councillors the whole of yesterday, saying don't vote for Ngalande, don't vote for him. He's a difficult person to work with. I don't know what exactly he meant by that, but that has affected also my voting process in the chamber. I don't have any problem with him as an individual. Maybe you better ask him if he's got any problem with me. It's high time he could say it, because just having described me as a very difficult person from nowhere, I'm also wondering.
I'm sure you heard these allegations, Mr. Mayor, if you have to be honest with me.
I read in the newspaper.
What do you say about those allegations?
I've told you, according to me, the party was neutral in the elections, according to me. So I cannot comment on some. I don't want to put my words in somebody's mouth. But what I'm saying, what I know, is that the elections were free.
But we're supposed to take interest in that, because in one or the other, it was implying that your victory was not genuine. In having read those allegations, you're supposed to take it up, Mr. Mayor. Am I right?
I was sure that you, as professionals in the media, would go deep and find out how true this was. And by now, I thought you'd have told me that you got the right information. That's what I thought. It wasn't a matter of myself. But you are professionals. You are able to debunk and know what is the truth.
You haven't done anything on your part.
Not at all. Not, and there was no need for that. Because when you are vying for something, you make a research. You think, why do you say, okay, where's my strength? Okay, I think I can perform. If you know that you will not make it, then you say, no, let me not contest. Yeah, because it's something that maybe you fail, you become embarrassed or whatever. Yeah, but about that, you are a better side of that research, my man.
Mr. Ndipo, you are a councillor for Chigumula Ward.
Very sure.
Any plans to go beyond that? Should we expect to see Mr. Ndipo in Parliament come 2019?
Not at all. I'm serving better my people as a councillor. Yes, I'm close to them. I serve them in the way they want me to serve them. I'm comfortable with that. I don't have any that ambition.
What about if the same people that you're serving approach you to stand as a member of Parliament? What would be your reaction?
I think maybe you need to know that when you talk of a constituency comprised of the wards, a ward is a small fraction of the constituency. So you would not be cheated by a fraction and say that these people want me to go to Parliament. You talk of a constituency, whereby like in my constituency we have 5 wards. So if my ward says, please come and contest for a member of Parliament, would I take that one? That is a genuine thing? Well, that's a small fraction. So I don't think I will be compelled with my people saying, okay, come and do this. But I've told them openly that I don't have any intentions. So that maybe if somebody would want to come and say, please contest for this, should not even come, because I don't even think of becoming a member of Parliament.
Issues of corruption have become rampant in this country, and councils are not spared. What measures are there at the Blantyre City Council to curb corruption? We
are very clean. If the corruption was there, maybe before the councillors came in. But when we came in as councillors, we have always checks and balances. Blantyre City Council is corruption-free. Yes.
Blantyre City Council is corruption free.
Very much sure, yes.
Your books audited time and again?
Yeah, they're in good order, yes.
What sort of legacy would you want to leave, Mr. Ndipo, when your time to go out of office comes? What kind of legacy would you want to leave behind?
When I will be leaving office in 2019, I would want to see the Blantyre that is incomparable to other cities. The Blantyre that is very good. The Blantyre that is well lit. The Blantyre that has good road infrastructure network. The Blantyre that is tidy, healthy. The Blantyre that doesn't stink. The Blantyre that has good vegetation, that has good trees, that has good, even that is bringing in enough rainfall. You bear with me that normally I cry when I see the climate changing like this. When I was a bit young, we could predict that such a month will have rains in Blantyre. And we knew we had deaths, but this time around we would not even tell. So I want Blantyre that is good. I should see Blantyre that this is the Blantyre that I've contributed to rebuild, to regenerate. That's my vision, or rather what I would really want to leave as a legacy.
And let me once again say thank you that you spared your time and actually joined us in this edition of Capital Straight Talk. In whatever you have shared with us in this program, many thanks.
Thank you, my brother. Really rely on the media, please make sure that you come here time and again. This information should be disseminated to many people.
Many thanks indeed, Mr. Mayor.
Welcome, my brother.
Well, that's how we conclude today's edition of Capital Straight Talk. Today in the program, I was talking to Ndipo, Mayor for the city of Blantyre.